Hi guys, it's Jamie. First, a side note about hair. So your hair might fall out around months 3, 4, and 5, and then it's going to grow back. And when it grows back, you're going to get all these awesome baby hairs. See my baby hairs? They're awesome. And they will make your hair look like troll doll hair. And stand up all the time. And so my suggestion is just embrace it and go for this like 1980s wave thing I've been working on. But just so you know, people talk about your hair falling out, but they don't talk about the baby hairs. For those of you who are keeping track of stats, I started this journey at 346, 347, my trainer weight and doctor weight. And then my surgery, I weighed in at 316. I had lost 30 pounds. And my current weight is 218. So I'm down 129 pounds, which is amazing. I really, really want to get under 200 pounds. That's my goal in life. We'll see how that goes. So today's video will be quick and informative. The thing that I see asked the most frequently on different bariatric websites and forums and things is what to bring on the day of surgery. So first, let me say, you will probably bring too much on the day of surgery, and that's okay, because you're having major invasive surgery, and the odds are ever in your favor that what you're really going to want to do is just sleep. So the first thing I suggest is that whoever is accompanying you to the hospital is the person who has to worry about what to pack, and they should bring their cell phone and their cell phone charger and magazines or books or their laptop or a movie or something, because you are not necessarily going to be an active participant for part of that day. So here is what I think that you should bring. The first thing that you should bring is the aforementioned cell phone. Never leave home without it. People who love you will want to know what's going on. You can assign someone like a spouse or your friend to give updates to people, or you can update them yourself and take selfies. It's me and my husband. Because you're bringing your cell phone, bring your cell phone cord. People forget these all the time, and then it ruins your life because your cell phone battery doesn't last that long. What? Down here. Sorry. The next thing you will want to bring is toothbrush and toothpaste. I heard on some forum that they weren't allowed to brush their teeth after surgery, but that was not my case, and I am a fan of brushing my teeth. So this was really important to me to have a toothbrush and toothpaste with me. The next beauty item, chapstick. I am a lipstick fan. I do not normally wear chapstick, but when they do surgery, they put a tube down your throat and your lips get dry and cracked. So chapstick is actually your friend, and you will want to bring this with you. It's a big deal. The next is lotion. It puts lotion on its skin. I picked something that made me feel happy. This is Pacifica Hawaiian Ruby Guava. It smells like happiness and summertime and a swim up bar. And afterwards you might want to have somebody else put it on your feet or put it on your legs or just kind of pamper you. Plus your skin will be dry. So that, you'll want lotion. Now, if you're an essential oil person, and I'm not totally, but a little bit, you will want some sort of essential oil or something like this, which is a spray. This is water, witch hazel, and lavender. It's called Sweet Dream Spray, and I love it. I spray it on my pillow all the time at home, and so it was good to have on my pillow at the hospital because it reminded me to relax, and it was comforting, and it smelled like home to me. So something like that is good. I brought night cream because I want to have flawless skin, and so bring night cream if that's your jam. Now, you'll also want a brush. I have a brush here and a ponytail, and I don't know what happened to my ponytail. You'll really want a ponytail. People forget them all the time, and you'll be sad that you don't have a ponytail for your hair. Next, you will want to bring a journal if that's your jam. I like this one. It says, change your thoughts, change the world. If you're somebody who likes to write out what you're thinking or feeling, or write your prayers, or write little notes to people, or doodle, a journal is really great. Likewise, if you are someone of faith, bring your Bible. Highlight important passages that will encourage you or sustain you, and bring that. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you will not necessarily want to read a chapter book. You will not want to read things that you have to be super engaged on. You're, taking medication. You just had major life-altering surgery. So what you are... Oh, here's my ponytail. What you're actually going to want are these. Trashy magazines. People. Us Weekly. Okay Magazine. You want to have magazines that you can just flip through and look at the pictures and do what we all do and daydream about how maybe someday we'll look like that. So magazines are great. A robe and a nightgown. I suggest bringing an actual nightgown and not pants and a shirt, because no matter how loose your pants are, you're going to be irrational and you're not going to want anything to touch your skin at all. It's too much. You won't want it. So I suggest bringing some sort of nightgown with you instead. Likewise, some slippers. These are my husband's slippers, but I couldn't find mine when I was finding stuff to show you. Slippers are really great for walking in the hall. Bring your can-do attitude. I'll talk about that at the end, but these have treads. Bring slippers like this with treads, and then walk. Walk as soon as you can, walk as far as you can, be brave, and walk. So slippers are actually super important. Nobody ever talks about this, but I say bring a beach towel. When we're first getting surgery, one of the things that everyone puts on their bucket list is they want to be able to wrap a bathroom towel around us. And most people, when we're getting surgery, are not at that point yet. And hospital towels are even worse than normal bathroom towels. And so I suggest bringing a beach towel, something that you can wrap up in, something that you can feel good about, and especially because people might have to come and help you in the bathroom. And so then you can feel covered and modest and comfortable. People say this all the time, but a pillow. When you ride home, the bumps can hurt your stomach, and it actually feels better to have something pressing against it. And so if you bring a pillow, then you can use it to press against your stomach. And the other reason it's good is because sometimes you just want your own pillow. It's just good to have something that is comfortable and feels like home with you. And then the last thing, two things. So they'll give you mainly ice, hospital ice, which is the best to eat/drink the first day. And so if you have a fun cup, Friends lipstick coffee, bring that. This is my cup right now. It's a Wonder Woman cup. Some people say you're not supposed to use straws. I use straws now. I haven't died. We'll see. But these you'll want. I don't have a spoon, but these are baby forks. When you get done surgery, baby forks and baby spoons will be lifesavers, because you will only be able to eat like a tiny amount of jello or pudding or soup or whatever, and you'll just be happier if you have baby spoons to do it, even starting in the hospital. So I suggest baby spoons. And then the last thing is just bring a can-do spirit. Like, surgery is scary. It is really scary. I cried right before my surgery, and I was completely ready to do it and excited to do it, but there's something about laying there in your hospital gown and thinking, this is permanent. This is a permanent decision that I'm making. This is scary, and there are things that could go wrong, and so it's okay to feel those things. But then once surgery happens and you're recovering, do not allow yourself to be a victim. Don't allow yourself to wallow or regret your choice, but say, from this day on, I'm going to make better decisions. Like, surgery was such a big deal that in order to be healthy, I chose this extreme path that I am never going to be this unhealthy again. Every day look in the mirror and say, I'm never going to weigh this again. I'm never going to be this unhealthy again. Every single day from this day forward, I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be a fighter. I'm going to be diligent about why I'm doing this. And either right before surgery, during surgery, right after surgery, make yourself a list of all the reasons that you're doing this, and then remind yourself of that list. I'm doing it because someday I want to have a child, maybe, or someday I want to climb a mountain, or I want to get off my meds, or I want to live longer. Whatever your reasons are, just make a list of that and then keep those close to your heart. That's my little informative video about what to bring to surgery. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I don't think that you need to have medicines or vitamins or all of those things. You won't even be able to eat them right away, and the doctor will tell you what to get. So don't really worry about that stuff. Some other people might tell you different, but that's my humble opinion. That's all I got. Thank you so much for all your comments for my last video. It meant the world to me just to have your support and your encouragement, and to know that I was an encouragement to you. So thank you for rooting for me. I am rooting for you, and you got this. You can do this. You already did all the hard parts. This you can do. Bye.